Trap Exempt.
Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you. But I just want to fall on them, to show them devils you waiting and to play with. I raise my children up to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you. But I just want to fall on them, to show them devils you waiting and to play with. I raise my children up to say the same shit. I know you asking for this change in your life, but ain't living it right, because you thug it at night. Your mama praying and your daddy did too. They gave you 5, but you only did 2. Now in your mind you be hearing voices. Should I go back in and make some better choices? Should I get a job or put on black forces? Go and hit the streets or take some college courses? But all you ever felt was pain. All you ever seen was rain. Got you thinking to yourself, man, this shit will never change. And all the pressure that you feel make you want to give it up. But you looking at your babies and you know that they enough. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you. But I just want to fall on them, to show them devils you waiting and to play with. I raise my children up to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you. But I just want to fall on them, to show them devils you waiting and to play with. I raise my children up to say the same shit. Hey, all the shit that I done seen, man, I really needed help. Whole world filled with people, I was still by myself. Really on my grind, I was feeling for that wealth. Every day cutting corners, I was cheating on myself. Nigga busting at my melon, how the fuck I cheated death? Fucking with no rubber, I was playing with my health. Looking in the mirror, couldn't recognize myself. Heartbroken by a bitch, couldn't love nobody else. But when I heard the truth, them bitches left me by myself. And if you hear the pain, you should see it for yourself. Marching like a soldier, I was really for the death. One west till they buried me, couldn't be nobody else.
We're the Israelite School, the Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of YAHANNA. We're not affiliated with any other Israelite group, and you are watching Against the Script Sunday, or Against the Script. I'm Priest and Officer of 1000 I.S.U.P.K, out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, up under Officer Zion Yala and Captain 13,000 Nayatha. Today, we're going to be talking about the judgment of the Most High. Oh, Salaki. Shalom, Yahabashim Yahshua to the brothers. Yahweh Shema, Thabashim Yahshua to the sisters. Water for y'all for tuning in. Let's see. We start. We're gonna start at the Book of Psalms, chapter 75, and verse 7. Psalm 75, 7. So I don't know if y'all seen. I don't know if y'all seen. It ain't got nothing to do with the topic today. Well, I ain't gonna say it ain't got nothing to do with it. You could probably tie it together, but I ain't gonna say it in regards to what we talking about today. I don't know if y'all seen Donald Trump. Donald Trump is hilarious to me. I love Donald Trump. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love Donald Trump for the sake of, like, he's a very honest white man. You understand what I'm saying? He tells you exactly how America feels, and I love that for America. Because you can't hide the way that you feel about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You can't hide it because your president, the person that you chose to put in charge, is telling us exactly how you feel. So I love that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I love Donald Trump. I love the fact that he's a open racist and he's honest about it. You know what I'm saying? So Donald Trump, they asked him about the soldiers, you know what I'm saying, that have been deployed for almost a year without stopping in any ports. They asked him, is there any concern for those soldiers? And he said that he felt like they hadn't been out there long enough. They've been out there for over 290 days on the water without going into a port. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't docking to get supplies. They ain't docking to come into contact with other people outside of the people on the ship. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are just out there. And he said they ain't been out there long enough. As well as him saying that, he know that gas is over $4, right? He said he know that it's over $4. And he continued on to say, but I ain't apologizing for that. That man is freaking hilarious, bro. I love Donald Trump. He's freaking hilarious. If you want a good laugh, just go watch a Donald Trump interview. That man is hilarious, man. So just we're gonna start at the book of Psalms, chapter 75 and verse 7. I was giving y'all a little time to get there. I just thought that's funny, man. Trump is hilarious. So book of Psalms, chapter 75 and verse 7, it reads, but God is the judge. You understand? The Most High is the judge, man. You understand? He is the one that sits on the throne that determines what is what and what ain't what, if that makes sense. You understand? He determines when the sun come up and when the sun go down. He determines when the season start. You understand? He determines if the wind gonna blow today or if it ain't gonna blow today. If the rain gonna come today or if it ain't gonna come today. You understand? The Lord is the judge. You understand? If you go out there doing stupid shit, Salakia, excuse my French, you right, Trump don't care about his own. So Trump is hilarious. But the Lord is the judge, man. You go out there doing stupid stuff, you don't have any control as to how the judgment from the Lord is going to affect your life. You understand? You can't pick what the judgment will be from the Lord. You understand? You go out there doing stupid stuff. You understand? You know what Esau law say, but you don't know how the Lord gonna punish you. You understand? You don't know if the Lord gonna unalive you. You understand? You don't know if the Lord gonna give you some type of disease. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy because, like, people. Oh, it's like. Shalom, y'all about to shop up. Salakia, brother. Ain't even. But yeah, like, you don't know how the Lord is going to judge any matter, man. You don't know. You understand? The Lord could judge you any way that he chooses. You know what I'm saying? And so I was last night. The reason I wanted to talk about the judgment of the Lord is last night I was listening to Captain Soccer War, right? and he started talking about the Lord's judgment, and I thought it would be a wild class, because a lot of people don't understand the judgment of the Lord. Um, we all come from like Christian churches, Christian backgrounds, Muslim backgrounds, all this and that stuff. They all Christians, but you don't learn that the Lord is the judge, the jury, and executioner. You understand? You don't learn that in the church, right? And so when you come into the truth, you start to realize, like, damn, like I wasn't in control of nothing. I have no control over anything. You understand? Yeah, you make your decisions, but you don't decide what the outcome of that's gonna be. You understand? Every drug dealer thought the outcome of them selling drugs would be them getting rich and living life, in a Miami mansion like Scarface. Every drug dealer thought about that. They always think that's the end game. You don't think that your end game is sitting behind bars for 30 years. You don't think that your end game gonna be you 6 feet deep. You know what I'm saying? When our sisters slide up and down them poles, they ain't thinking that they end game is gonna be them sleeping with a man for more money and getting HIV/AIDS. You understand? We don't think about stuff like that. But when you come into the truth, you realize that the Lord is the judge, man. You know what I'm saying? So reading on at verse 7, he put it down one and set it up another. You say the Lord put it down one and set it up another. You understand? Our oppressor don't understand that the Lord is tearing his kingdom down, man. He's tearing his kingdom down. America is falling. Why? Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have started to come back to the truth. We started to come back to our power. You understand? And the church is so full of BS that they won't tell you that as long as you disobeying God and joining yourself to these other nations and to these other countries, you understand, following up under their government, they don't tell you that you going against the Lord. But the Bible tells you that when the Bible tells you that, well, it tells them, right? It tells these other nations that if we are following after the law, statutes, and commandments of our God and keeping his laws, that nothing, you might as well leave them alone. Just leave them alone because you're going to fail. They God going to protect them. That's in the Bible. It also says, too, that if they not following the law, statutes, and commandments, then you can take them because they ain't going to be under the protection of their God. It tells them that. So as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, when we join ourselves to America society, you know what I'm saying, join ourselves to these different religions, we leave the protection of our God, of our power, and that's why we so destroyed. You understand? But blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have started back, waking up and trying to figure out, well, who is our God? You hear these niggas on the street corner with beards, braids, and boots, screaming at the top of their lungs, gather yourselves together, Zephaniah 2:1, you know what I'm saying? You hear brothers on the street corners yelling this, and now you start to wonder, like, well, who is our God? Because these brothers over here telling me Christianity is a lie. You start to think, like, okay, and then you start to watch class, you understand? And so now you starting to see America is starting to fall. You understand? That hourglass, you know what I'm saying, is really the sand is starting to speed up. You understand? We nearing the end, and the Lord is starting to take. He's starting to put one down, and he's setting up another. As Esau kingdom is starting to fall, blacks, Hispanics, and Indians, our kingdom is starting to rise. You understand? We starting to teach our children not to be whores, our daughters not to be whores, our sons not to be drug dealers. You understand? And our kingdom is starting to rise. Right? We setting up our governing body right now. The governing body of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is being set up right now. You understand? Up under the Most High in Christ. You got Commander YAHANNA, and you got all the generals. You got the captains, the officers, the troopers, the sisters, the young men. Like, it's starting to set up now. You understand? This is the time where you start to lock in and start to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. You understand? Stop all the well, I don't like this, or I don't believe this and that and the other. Like, you ain't gotta like it. It's stuff in the Bible that you ain't gonna like. It's laws in the Bible that you ain't gonna like. It's laws in the Bible that don't even pertain to you. You understand? Like, it's certain things that you're not going to like. Every situation that you get in is gonna be things that you don't like, but that don't mean that you shouldn't accept it or adhere to it. You understand? That's the same thing with the law. That's the same thing with the laws of the Most High. It's gonna be laws that you don't like. You think a nigga want to go get a haircut, quiet bar, and not get a fresh lineup?
Right.
Like, he ain't gonna like that. But that's what the law says. You understand? That's what the law says. You think a nigga want to hear, oh man, you got to ask a woman if she married first. Don't nobody want that ain't the first thing that crossed your mind as a man when you go talk to a woman. That's not the first thing that crossed your mind. But guess what? That's in the law that you ask that woman, hey, you seeing somebody, you sleeping with, you got, she say no, then that brother know, like, all right, I could deal with this woman. If she say yeah, then you got to say shalom. Like, it ain't no, you want to be friends. All that go out the window. It ain't no friends after that. It's no contact. Unless you work with the person and y'all talking about work, that's it. Anything outside, you ain't sitting with that woman having food on lunch. You ain't doing that. You ain't going over there, y'all. That's your little work wife or whatever the hell they do these days. Nah, you have to leave that woman alone. Niggas don't like that. You think they like that? Hell no. But that's the law, man. You understand? You're not gonna follow. You ain't gonna like everything in the Bible, but you have to follow it. All right. Salaki. Quiet bar, you got anything, you chime in anytime. Shalom, you have Shamar about this. Yeah, you chime in anytime, bro.
Can you add me to the screen?
Oh, Salaki. But yeah, so as Esau kingdom start to fall, the kingdom of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is starting to rise, man. You understand? And the Most High is the judge that's judging when this kingdom is gonna fall, how long this kingdom has to last. If you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you know what I'm saying, you should be just concerned about keeping the law, statutes, commandments. The hell with what Esau got going on. The hell with how fast his kingdom falling and how fast it ain't falling. You need to be focused on, am I doing what the Lord said to do? You need to be focused on, if the kingdom of Esau fell today, you understand? If Christ returned today, will I be getting my blight behind on them chariots? That's what you should be concerned with. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be concerned with how fast it's falling and how slow it's falling. You need to be concerned with doing what you need to do, doing just thus said the Lord, and getting your behind on them chariots, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna jump over to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 14. Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. I feel like a lot of times we get caught up in worrying about everything else except ourselves, man. You understand? We need to start being selfish and only worrying about us. You know what I'm saying? Not us individually, but us as a nation. We need to start worrying about us as a nation, man. The hell with what they got going on.
Right.
Worry about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Esau gonna be there. They gonna be there. You understand? Whether it's in chains or whether it's doing some type of evil act, they gonna be around until they ain't.
When ready.
Oh, go ahead. You got it.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 14. For God shall bring every work into judgment.
They say the Lord gonna bring every work, you understand, into judgment. Right? Meaning what? That the Lord ain't gonna hold back. You understand? Everything that you're doing, you understand? Everything that you've done is gonna be considered. It's gonna be thought about. Everything, whether it's good or bad. You understand? The Lord is gonna bring it into judgment. You understand? You're gonna get rewarded for the good that you did. You're gonna get punished for the bad that you did. You understand? And the Lord is gonna be the one that's doing it, right? Read up.
Come. With every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
We said everything. Salaki, read that again. Salaki.
With every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
He said with every secret thing also, whether it be good or whether it be evil. You understand? The Lord is going to judge it. Everything that you think that you're getting away with, if you think that you coming around the brothers and sisters, you know, sitting in class, and then you going home getting high and don't nobody know about it, the Lord knows. The scriptures say the eyes of the Lord are everywhere. You understand? The Lord knows that you're getting high. He knows that you're smoking that cigarette. And he said that you're going to be judged for it, whether it's a secret, everything that's done in secret, whether it's good or bad, you're going to be judged for it. You understand? The same way that you'll be judged if you leave the school or you leave your job or leave your house and you see a brother or sister struggling on the street and you buy them a sandwich. You understand? You're going to be judged for that. He said whether it's good or evil. You understand? The judgment is not ungone.
Okay.
Right, you got more on that?
Yeah, it was no more on that.
Yeah.
You know that just make me what we were just talking about a little earlier. That just make me think. People expect judgment to be when they want it to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, well, I transgressed the law right now, and I expect this thing to be immediately. Like I just go get hit by a car or something, or the Lord's just, judgment just to be immediately. You know what I mean? And I got a precept on that, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Salakia. It's in the book of Romans. Let's see. This is Salakia. I think it's like Romans 2 and 2, chapter 2, 2 and 3, I believe. Salakia.
No, you got it.
Salakia, 1 second. Here we go. Let me just pull it up. For sure. Yes, Romans 3, chapter 3 and 4. And it reads, it says, it's the book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without no effect? So see, people, whether you believe or not, that God is real or God is gonna pass judgment, it's gonna happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is the creator of all things. You know what I mean? Life and unaliving. You know what I'm saying? Verse 4. God forbid. Yea, let God be true and every man be a liar, as it is written. You know what I'm saying? See, man gonna tell you whatever it is that he think you should hear. You know what I'm saying? So you could continue on and just going on in your iniquity and transgressing the law. You know what I mean? Your friends will probably make you believe that, it ain't no God because, ain't nothing happened to me. And I sell drugs or I do this and that. You know what I'm saying? If God was going to do something, he'd have been struck me down. People even, swear by God. You know what I'm saying? On God, on my mama. You know what I'm saying? And just because you don't believe, it doesn't mean that the Most High is not taking account and that is judgment is not going to happen to you.
Right.
Read on. That thou mightest be justified in thy saying, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High he's the only one who's going to be able to cast this judgment on you, and he's going to do it whenever he see fit, whether you believe it or not.
Right.
That's what I had, you know. So you know, just like Ecclesiastes was saying, with every secret, the Most High is going to know every secret. So don't think that, you know, you're gonna come to class and you're gonna go home, you're gonna smoke a blunt, or you're gonna be you know, beating on your wife, or you know what I'm saying, anything that's unlawful, you know what I mean? Anything that's transgressing of the law, and that nobody is not seeing you, just because you might think that you firing up that cigarette on your ride to work and you alone in your car. You're not truly alone. You know what I'm saying? Angels is always taking account of what you're doing, whether it's good or evil.
That's right. Damn right. And they giving that report to the Most High, man. You understand? They are giving that report. Like, sir, if I may ask, sir, if I may ask, is there a difference between love and being in love in the Bible? Salakia, not to get off topic, the water. Oh, Khan says it's a difference between love and being in love. You understand? And so think about it this way, right? The love that brothers are commanded to have for each other is not the love that a husband would have for a wife, if that makes sense. You understand? That's a different type of love. We can love our brothers, but we ain't gonna love each other as brothers the same way we would love our wives. You understand? But we'll still have that love would still have those same traits, such as sacrifice. You understand? It will still have those same traits as caring about one another, you know? But it ain't in a romantic way as a man would love a woman or be in love with a woman. So, yes, it is a separation between, I don't want to say separation, but it's different types of love. You understand? It's a love that a father or a mother could have for a child. That ain't the same love that you would have for your brothers and sisters in the school. Why? Because that love for brothers and sisters in the school doesn't require the same thing that the love for that child requires. It doesn't require the same thing that a love for your spouse requires. You understand? So it's still love, but it's different types of love. Different types of love require different things, different traits, different characteristics. You have to sacrifice different things. You know what I'm saying? You have to give up different things. Like you have to be kind, like different acts of kindness to each other. If I love my wife, if I don't show my wife some type of kindness, she gonna think that I don't love her. But she don't require the same kindness that I show my brother. My brother may be having a bad day. I may, hey man, I love you, man. Here, get a nigga a bottle to help him get through. My wife, she not gonna want no bottle. I'm gonna have to go get her some lilies or something, some flowers, a box of chocolates. I can't walk up to a brother and give him a box of chocolates and flowers and be like, love you, nigga. He gonna be looking at me like, nigga, you going to council. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's different. It's different types of love. You can find that in the Bible too, sis. You can find that in the Bible, man. It's different types of love, sis. So like it. You said that was it on that choir bar?
Come.
So like I hope that answered your question, sis. So like we're gonna go over to let's see. We'll start with Isaiah 13. I want to get the name. Okay, we'll start with Isaiah. We're gonna go over to Amos eventually.
Come. 13 and 1.
Oh, so like 13. So like I didn't give you the verse. 13 and 6. Actually, we'll start with Amos. We'll start with Amos 5.
Amos 5.
Yeah, chapter 5, and we'll start with verse 18.
Come.
We'll just start there. Go in the order I got it. I've been including stuff on.
5 and 18.
Come.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 18. Woe unto those, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Right. Woe unto you. You understand? The word woe is just an old Quaker English word that means destruction, man. You understand? And the Bible saying, woe unto you. Go ahead.
That desire the day of the Lord.
That desire the day of the Lord. Now, does that mean that you should not look forward to the return of Christ? No, that's not what they're saying. It's saying for those of you who like, I can't wait to God return. I can't wait, like how Christians do. You understand? A Christian don't care about nothing or anyone else. I can't wait. I know I'm gonna be saved. I'm saved. I done got baptized. I go to church every Sunday. I can't wait till the Lord returns because they just think that they saved. He said, woe unto you who desire the day of the Lord. Destruction, man. Destruction coming to you. Filthy goddamn Christians.
Yeah, right.
You understand? Read on, Salaki.
To what end is it for you?
Say, to what end is it for you? You don't know if you're going to be saved, Negro. You walking up and down the street talking about, I'm saved, judging everybody else. You understand? Telling everybody else they going, a Christian real quick to tell you going to hell.
Right.
They real quick to do that. And you thinking that, oh, well, I done got baptized. I done got dipped up under this water. I know I'm going to be saved. Hallelujah. The Lord said, woe unto you, man. You understand? And he said, what he said, Quiet Bar?
To what end is it for you?
To what end is it for you? What's the outcome of it for you?
Mm-hmm.
What's the outcome of it for you? Well, I know I'm gonna go to heaven. Oh, you sure? Because that ain't what the Bible says. He asking you, what is the end of it for you? And before he asked you what the end of it is for you, he said, woe unto you. So he told you what the end was.
Okay.
He told you the destruction is coming. So before you open your mouth, talking about, I know I'm saved, I know I'm, you should probably read the Bible.
Right.
Probably get the hell out of that church.
Right.
Open a book, open the Bible and sit your behind down in the I.S.U.P.K class so that you will know that while you sitting there saying everybody else going to hell and you going to heaven, you probably ain't gonna make it.
Getting lined up.
That's it.
Right.
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 Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay. The day of the Lord is darkness.
The day of the Lord is darkness, man. It ain't hugs, kisses, and goddamn rainbows. It's darkness. Your Christian pastor is lying to you, telling you that you're going to be saved and you're going to heaven. The Lord said, woe unto you. And then he asked you, what end is it for you? And he said, it's darkness. The day of the Lord is darkness, man. So what the hell are they talking about? And the only reason I keep pointing back here is because it's a church back here.
Okay.
Church behind me, y'all. That's why I keep pointing back like that. So if you ever see me do that during class or a brother do that during class, you know what I'm saying? Just know they point at the church back there. But like, it's darkness. That's the day of the Lord. And what the hell? What can't you do in the dark, Choir Bar?
You can't see.
You can't see. Now, this ain't a literal darkness. That's not that. It's saying that it's not going to be a beautiful thing.
Damn right.
It's not going to be beautiful. They tell you Christ's going to return. It's going to be hugs and kisses, and he loved everybody. All nations going to come together and going to be peace. That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says it's going to be a day of darkness, man. It's going to be blood slaughtering. You understand? A mass unaliving is what's going to happen. So while you sitting there saying that you ready for God to return or ready for Christ to return and that you know you're going to heaven, you should probably reconsider.
Right.
You should probably, like we were just saying earlier, get your life together, man. Figure out what the hell you really need to be doing and make sure that you following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You should probably be doing that. That's why I said we need to start being selfish with us as a nation of people. Start being selfish with taking care of us first before you decide you're going to go and take care of somebody else or love somebody outside your nation. Fix you first. The hell? I can't rely on a drunk or a nigga high as goddamn giraffe titties you know what I'm saying, to lead me to the Most High. You have to get off the drugs first. You have to put the alcohol down first. You have to come sit down in a class and learn first before you can lead somebody.
Come. Shalaki, I had a precept.
Go ahead.
This Jeremiah 46:10 says, "For this is the day of the Lord, God of hosts, a day of vengeance, that he may avenge him of his adversaries, and the sword shall devour, and it shall be satiate and made drunk with their blood. For the Lord God of hosts have sacrificed." Salakia.
Nah, you too wild.
This right here is talking about the day of the Lord, right? So people think when Christ come back, it's gonna be all rainbows and everything gonna be all sweet. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures say that the sword gonna devour. That it should be made drunk with their blood. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? The Lord coming back to kick ass and take names. You know what I mean? I don't know what they teaching you in your Christian church, but it ain't the same thing that's written in this Bible. You know what I'm saying? So just like you said, sir, you know, they need to pick up the Bible and read it. And read it sometime. It's right here. It said, "For this is the day of the Lord, a day of vengeance."
That's it.
Salakia.
Nah, you're absolutely correct. It is a day of vengeance, man. You understand? And he is coming to avenge. What did it say? He may avenge him.
Avenge him of his adversaries.
Meaning what? Everybody, if you ain't following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord, you ain't doing what the Lord said to do, you are against the Lord. And in that day, when that vengeance come, or that day of the Lord come, you're not making it out. You're not. You understand? You will be unalive with everybody else that was against the Lord. So if you out here being a sinner, you understand? Right here it's telling you what your faith is.
Damn right.
He's telling you that he's coming for you. And the scriptures say that ain't none that can deliver out of my hand. Paraphrase. Right. Once the Lord after you, ain't nobody delivering you from him. Only thing that can deliver you from the Lord is the Lord changing his goddamn mind on unaliving you. He's the only one that can deliver you from him. And I wouldn't bank on being a goddamn sinner out here in the earth. I wouldn't bank on the Lord saving me.
Damn right.
Yeah. So like you jumped ahead, choir boy. That was
I didn't know you had that one, sir. Salakia. I didn't know you had that one.
That was in my notes, but it's all good. It's all good. Yo. Salakia. I done
dug in the bag of Arsenal.
Nah, you good. Hey, you in here. You in here.
You said dare the Lord, and it just snapped in my head. Oh, okay. I know what this is.
Most High Christ, we in here.
Yeah.
Like you read on.
Amos 5:19. Okay. It's the book of Amos.
It said a day, the day of the Lord darkness and not light. Salaki, that was my bad. It said and not light, meaning what? It ain't gonna be all love, man. That church has lied to you. That church lied to you, man.
Come.
You understand? When Christ returns, it ain't gonna be love being passed out.
Right.
You understand? The scriptures say that if paraphrasing, that if you partake in the first death, you don't partake in the second one. What's the first death? Putting off the things that you want to do, putting away that lust, those lustful desires,
right?
All the sins, putting away the drugs, stop sleeping with everybody that you come in contact with. You understand? You have to put that stuff off. Anything that Christ would destroy you for, put that away from you.
It's killing off your old man.
That's it. And you have to learn, you understand, the law, statutes, commandments. You have to be taught the law, statutes, commandments. That's in the scripture. You have to be taught. Before you can teach it, you have to be taught. Right?
Come.
Change your way of thinking. You understand? You put that old man to death. That's the first death. That's why when brothers and sisters come into the school, you understand, they do their 90 days. You understand? You just being taught. You understand? You sit in class, you open your book, you take your notes, you learn it. Right?
Salakia.
So, go ahead. Oh, so you learn it, right? And then after a certain period, you know what I'm saying, that camp leader be like, oh, this brother been learning long enough. I feel like, you know, the brother or sister, I feel like they ready for a name. Now you get that name change. You still keep learning though. You still keep coming to class. You don't get your name or get your rank and then leave the school or leave the class thinking that, oh, I ain't got to go to class now. I done heard all the breakdown. No, you still come to class. You're still learning. This being in here is what's going to help you continue to grow. It's going to keep you on that straight and narrow path. You understand? Once you stop coming to class, then you're going to start to veer off left and right. And you may think that you won't, but I'm telling you, you will. You understand? So in order to die that first death, you have to come learn, be taught, put away all the lustful things that you would like to do. You understand? All the things that have you going against the Most High. You have to put that stuff away from you. You understand? And you have to start to follow the laws, statutes, commandments of the Lord. You understand? Because that day is not going to be a day of light. You understand? It's going to be a day of darkness. The Lord is coming back for vengeance, man. And reading on verse 19, right? It says, as if a man did flee from a lion. You understand? Imagine you walking through the woods behind your house. You understand? And you see a goddamn lion. The lion see you. Your heart is going to drop to your drawers. You are going to fear for your life. And you're going to take off running. And that lion is going to chase you. And you running through the woods, man. That lion is like, you know how the little hairs on the back of your neck stick up and you feel like it's just right there. Like if it just could reach his hand out and grab you, it will. That's going to be you. You're going to be fearing for your life if you see that, if you run into that lion. Right? Read on. And a bear met him. Now imagine you running from that lion. Right? I ain't giving them advertisements. It's a lie. Imagine you running from that lion. And as you running from that lion, just as you start to pull away, you run into a goddamn bear. That's not a day of light. That is a day of darkness because you are going to be terrified. The lion, you ran from the lion, and just when you thought you got away from the lion, a bear right there. Now you turned around running another way. You ran from a lion from this way. You don't ran. Now you got to run from a goddamn bear. Both of which are very vicious animals that will tear you to shreds. You running for your life. That's not a day of light. You ain't gonna get a lion a goddamn hug. You ain't gonna get a bear a hug. You're gonna run because you're gonna be terrified for your life. That's the day of the Lord. It's a terrifying day. Even brothers and sisters in the school are going to be terrified because you don't know. You don't know if you don't know if you're getting on the chariots. You don't know if the Lord about to destroy you. It's going to be terrifying. That's why the scriptures say, make thy election sure. That's why I say that. Because you can be following all the law, statutes, and commandments. You can follow every law, statute, and commandment. You understand? And the Lord still may not have mercy on you. That right there, choir boy, I feel like bringing forth a perfect love because you don't know what the outcome gonna be.
Damn right.
So guess what? You will perfect that love for your brother and your sister. If you fear the Lord, if you fear that day, you'll perfect that love. You'll perfect the love of doing thus saith the Lord. When that fear really gets set in and you start to realize, damn, I'm not in control of anything. Man, shoot, look here. It said you running from a lion, right? You run into a bear. Go ahead, choir bar, if you don't mind.
Where we at?
Book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 19.
Okay. Yep. Or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Right. You done ran from the lion, got away from the lion, you ran into a bear. Now you just like, oh god damn, man, everything outside trying to get to me, boy. Everything trying to get to me. I'm just gonna go home. You go in the house, you run from the bear, you run straight in the house. You understand? You winded now, choir bar.
Go.
You ran from the lion and the bear. You tired as hell. And before you go get anything, before you get water or anything, you just decide, man, god dang, you lean against the wall. I'm gonna take a break. You put your hand on that wall and lean against that wall, and a snake bites you. What that sound like, choir bar?
It sounds like you ain't getting away.
Your ass ain't getting away from the Lord.
Yeah.
Lock it. You ain't getting away. Meaning what? The terror is going to be all around you.
Okay.
The darkness is going to be all around you. You understand? It ain't just gonna be dark in one spot. Oh, I ain't going over there today. The Lord dealing with them. Nah, Negro, it's going to be everywhere. It's gonna be a day of darkness everywhere. And whoever he coming for is not getting away. That's the moral of it.
Damn
You're
right.
not getting away. You ran from the lion, you ran into a bear. You ran from the bear, you ran into a snake in your house. Meaning what? You're not going to be safe outdoors. You're not going to be safe indoors. You're not going to be safe up under a goddamn mountain. I say that for Esau.
Right.
Try to dig
out in the clefts.
Yeah. You try to build all them bunkers and shit.
Right.
You're not going to be safe. You're not getting away from the Lord.
Right.
You think you're gonna be safe because you setting up a goddamn a space program?
Yeah, some technology.
Yeah.
Right.
The Lord said you're not going anywhere. When he on your behind, he is on you. So you should probably get your light together.
Most High Christ.
That's the only way, man. That's the only way. Lucky. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, verse 20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? What the hell we coming? Why the Lord coming to get hugs? Who deserve a fucking hug? So you expect the Lord to reward bad behavior?
Right.
Nah, that ain't how this works. Nah. It says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness? Should it not be darkness? Should he come give hugs? Nobody deserves a hug. Last time I checked, you understand? George Floyd didn't get a hug.
Right.
Trayvon Martin didn't get a hug. Cyrus Belcher didn't get a hug.
Sonya Massey.
Breonna Taylor. Walter Scott. You understand? Philando Castile. No. I seen an article today.
The other big dude that got choked out over the cigarette. What's his name? Something Brown.
I can't remember that brother's name.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
It's a whole list of them.
For the Lucy.
It's a whole list of them.
Yeah.
On and on.
I just read today, this morning, they found a brother hanging from a goddamn tree in Raleigh.
After a Caribbean festival.
Come on, bro. And you think
you're not even allowed to celebrate your heritage
at all. And you think the day of the Lord gonna be Eric Garner? That's it. The water, brother.
Come.
You think the day of the Lord gonna be fucking hugs? No. Them bastards don't deserve hugs. And if you tie yourself to them through way of what? Christianity, because they call themselves good Christians. While they hanging you from trees, they calling themselves good Christians.
Right.
You being a Muslim, you eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, you think that you can thought and bop all over the goddamn place? You think you can be high as you want to? You can't nobody judge me. Only God can judge me. Motherfucker, he gonna judge your ass on this day, and it's gonna be darkness. You're going to be judged. Excuse my language, Choir Bar.
Salakia. You got it. And no brightness in it at all. Salakia. And no brightness in it.
And no brightness in it, man. Ain't not one part of it gonna be nothing that you're gonna enjoy. Not when you caught up in it. Now you get on if you getting on them chariots now, that day of darkness to you gonna be a day of light.
Right.
Because you're gonna see all the destruction coming, you're gonna see all the bloodshed, and you're gonna be like, God damn, the water YAHANNA that I made it on this goddamn chariot. Because what you doing to them that didn't listen, it's an ugly thing down there, boy. It's gonna be an ugly thing happening in that day.
Damn right.
So, Lockie, go ahead.
You want me to go to 21? It's about the feast days.
You got it.
Book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 21. I hate.
He what?
I hate.
The Lord said, I hate. You understand? They tell you God all love. No, they tell you God love everything. God love everybody. The day of the Lord is going to be hugs and kisses. The Lord say, I hate. Go ahead.
I despise your feast days.
Despise your feast days. So you out here thinking you celebrating Christmas, your birthday, Thanksgiving, the family get together. The Lord say he hates it. He despises it. You think he give a damn about this the only time the family can get together? Nigga, the family can get together anytime the family want to get together.
Right. Right. We get together all the time.
That's it. You mean to tell me you so goddamn selfish that you can't take a day off to spend with your family?
Right.
Your family can't take a day off to spend with you? You come together for your fucking birthday with whoever you want, whoever you want to be with. You doing meetups on OnlyFans? Huh? You bring you post on your Instagram story that you're gonna be at this strip club at this night at this time. Come on, Choir Bar. It ain't making sense.
God.
Ain't making sense. If you want to spend time with somebody, you spend time with them. You don't have to wait till Christmas. You don't have to wait till Thanksgiving. You don't have to wait till Halloween or your fucking birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day. You don't have to wait till July 4th to spend time with somebody. You'll spend time with them if you fucking love them. And the Lord said he hated. He despised all your feast days. Everything that you think that you're coming together to do, the Lord said, I hate that. I don't like that. Go ahead, Salaki.
I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
I will not smell in your solemn assemblies, man. You gathering and thinking that you cooking the food in the name of the Lord. That
right.
turkey in the name of the Lord, ain't it? Huh?
That ham.
Ain't it? That ham being cooked in the name of the Lord. No, it's not. It's being cooked in the remembrance of slaughtering your brothers and sisters. That's what they're remembering on Thanksgiving. That's what they celebrating on Thanksgiving. You cooking that turkey and that goddamn ham, the dressing, the greens, the black-eyed peas, the yams, the pumpkin pie, all the BS that you cook on that day is in remembrance of the unaliving of your people. So why the hell would the Lord look at that with light? It's a day of darkness, Choir Bar.
Come.
He told you it's a day of darkness. And now he's going even further telling you, yeah, you celebrating this stuff? You joining yourself to these cultures? Don't worry about it. I got something for you.
Right.
Go ahead, Salaki.
Mm-hmm. Verse 22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
He said, I ain't going to accept it. I don't care how much you pray over it. I don't care if you tell me the night before that when you preparing it, that is for me. It's prepared in my name. I don't care. What they say? Bless the hands that made the food.
Right.
Bless the Lord. The Lord say, hell no. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Right.
I ain't listening to it. This ain't for me. Because this ain't what I told you to do. I told you to celebrate the memorial blowing of the trumpets.
Come.
On September 11th, 2026.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's written in the book of Leviticus. That's what I told you to celebrate. I didn't tell you to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Right. Or none of those feast days.
That was it on that?
Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
He said, neither would I regard the peace offering of your fat beast. You understand? You unaliving that damn pig don't mean nothing to the Lord. You might just leave the pig alone, Choir Bar. Let the pig live. You understand? Now, what? Hey, Choir Bar. Hey, on Thanksgiving, Choir Bar, turkey lives matter.
Oh God.
The pig life matter.
Yeah, right.
Leave the animals alone, man. Leave them alone. Let them live. You understand? The Lord ain't. He's not. He don't care. He doesn't care that you went and slaughtered the biggest pig that you could find without blemish. He don't care.
Salakia, you know what the wild part about this is that your pastor know this, and he not sharing this with the congregation. He not sharing this with the church.
Look, your pastor should know this.
I believe he know. I believe it's just the money thing. I believe he been paid off. I believe it's big business, and he gotta let you just go on and commit sin and not tell you about it because he don't give a damn.
Yeah. I ain't about to tell you the truth.
Nah, that's wild.
Let's say you messing up the church money.
That's wild. That's right here. It's right here in the Bible.
That's here.
It's right here.
Then we just tell them before you go believe in that church, maybe you should open the Bible and read for yourself.
Damn right.
Once you read it for yourself and you don't understand it, now come to the real priests and prophets of the Lord. That's what you do. Don't go to the church and ask them. They done lied to you long enough. Come to the real priests and prophets of the Lord. Come to the niggas that look like you. Come to the niggas that open the Bible, sat down in class, open the Bible, and put down drugs, put down guns. Stop robbing people.
Right.
Stop, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop stealing. Stop sleeping with whores.
Right.
Stop being whoremongers. Come to these niggas. Because obviously, when they sat down in these classes and they opened the Bible, they heard a breakdown in this Bible that made them change their life. So it must be some in this book, Choir Bar. It must be some in this book that works for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It got to be something, right?
Right.
Why the hell would brothers and sisters come in here? You understand? Why the hell would a sister put a dress on and dress modestly and cover her head? It's hot as hell outside. You mean to tell me you're gonna wear a head covering? Brother, it's hot as hell outside. It's Saturday. You mean to tell me you couldn't find nothing better to do but stand on the street corner and yell at people? You couldn't find nothing better to do than sit out there with a Bible in the sun with a goddamn garment on? It must be something in here, Choir Bar, in this book that's making Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians change their lives.
Yeah, right. We do it because the Lord asked us to do it.
That's it. You're commanded to do it. Did we say last week, you messed it up?
You got to fix it.
You got to fix it.
Right.
Nobody going to fix it for us. You think Esau one day just going to wake up and rip? Man, I got enough money. You know what? I'm going to let black people be free. We're going to get them a mass of land over here on the West Coast or in the middle of America. I don't want nothing Esau had to offer at all. Nothing. Only thing you can see is give me my goddamn paycheck every 2 weeks.
That's it.
That's it. I don't want nothing. I don't want to hang with you. I don't want to celebrate your holidays. I don't want to go to the work event.
Right.
I don't want to do a goddamn thing with you. Just give me my goddamn money so I can go spend it with my people. So I can pay my tithes and do what the hell I got to do to make sure these kids don't tie themselves to you in ways that they should not. That's it. I don't want nothing Esau had to offer, bro. They're not going to just let you go. We broke it. We have to fix it. They're not going to fix it for us. So, lock it. Right. We're going to go over to the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 6.
I thought you was going to go. Yeah, go ahead. Isaiah 13 and 6.
You thought I was about to go where?
No, I thought you was going to read that next one. Yeah, it's all good. We'll come back to another day. We'll come back to another day.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. We'll come back to another day. I'll make a note of it.
Hey, we in here now. You a priest. You feel like we need to read it? Go ahead. We'll break it down.
It's all good.
We ain't running for no scripts now.
You got it. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Go ahead. You got it.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 6. How, yea, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction.
Look,
from the Almighty.
It say how ye. How?
Okay.
What that mean? Cry out. You're gonna be crying out. You understand? You're gonna be crying. You understand? For the day of the Lord is at hand. You are going to be terrified. Can you imagine, Choir Bar, waking up? No, I ain't saying it. I'm not saying this is gonna be the time that it's gonna happen. Okay, everybody hear that? I'm not saying that. You understand? I'm just using it for teaching purposes. I'm saying this. Can you imagine, choir bar, waking up at 2 in the goddamn morning because you're here screaming and commotion going on all around you? You waking up like, what is all this ruckus?
Right.
People say, what is all this ruckus?
Right.
You walk outside, you see people running all over the place. Cars flipped over, fire, burning. You look up and you see a goddamn fleet of chariots. You're going to be terrified.
Absolutely.
You are going to be terrified. You understand? It said, how ye? You're going to be crying out. You're going to be crying out, bro. For the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as what, choir bar? What'd you say?
As a destruction from the Almighty.
It's going to come as a destruction, man. The Christian church has lied to black people, man. Hispanics and Native Indians. They've lied to us. It literally just said the day of the Lord is going to come, it's going to be as a day of destruction, man. It's not going to be a good thing. It's a day of destruction from the Lord, man. You understand? Christ ain't returning, giving hugs and kisses with rainbows flying in on a goddamn cloud. That's not going to be that day. When the Lord returns, bro, it's going to be a day of destruction. When Christ returns, it's going to be a day of destruction. And it ain't going to be no mistake who doing it. It's not going to be no confusion as to where the destruction is coming from. You're going to know it's coming from the Lord. Because in your mind, you're going to say, can't nobody destroy nobody like this except the Lord. Can't nobody strike fear and people like this but the Lord. Esau military think they just badass, right? Not in this day. Not in this day. They are going to be terrified of the Most High. YAHANNA. Right, they're just ready to pass it because they need Most High Christ. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a terrible day in that day, boy. It ain't gonna be no love. So like you're reading on what was 6 verse 7. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. That's what I just said. What will cause a man's hands to be faint and his heart to melt or his heart to drop? Fear. It's gonna be fear. I did not say serious, fear. It's gonna be fear. You understand? Esau military gonna realize we can't do nothing with it. Just drop. We're gonna put down. They're gonna put down the weapons. You understand? Their hands are going to be faint. Their heart is going to drop. You understand? And that day of destruction coming from the Lord. All the mighty men of the earth are going to be in complete fear. Salakia, go ahead.
Come. What we at? 8? Come. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them.
It said, and they shall be afraid. You understand? They are going to fear for their lives in a way they never feared before. Now, if you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you don't want to be on the side of you don't want to be on that side. You don't want to be on the lower bad side. Trust me. You understand? You don't want that. So, like, go ahead.
Absolutely. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth.
So you're gonna be in pain as a woman that travaileth, what they say all the time. A woman that travaileth is a woman that's like giving birth.
And label. Come.
So you're gonna be in pain like that.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, it is not going to be a beautiful day. That church done lied to you.
Yes.
The church has lied to you. It is going to be a terrible day. You're going to be in complete fear. Your hands are going to be faint. What they say? What Esau got this thing where they say fight, flight, or run?
Come.
What is it? Fight, flight. What is it?
Yeah. Fight or flight.
Fight or flight. I thought it was the third one. I don't know why I said running.
Like, so stop, drop, and roll.
It's gonna be fight or flight. And your ass gonna freeze. That's it. Fight, flight, or freeze.
Oh, fight, flight, or freeze, Kyle.
You're gonna freeze. You understand? In that day, you ain't gonna have nothing, you ain't gonna want nothing to do with it. Look, how about your stuff? You want Most High Christ. Got Zion walked in the building. Most High Christ.
Slow stuff.
It's gonna be a day of destruction, man. And the Lord is not gonna be playing with you. Salaki, go ahead, Choir Bar.
Come. They shall be amazed one at another.
They're gonna be what?
They shall be amazed one at another.
Uh-huh.
Their faces shall be as flames.
Good night, Choir. And you gonna be terrified. Good night, boy. The Lord gonna see. Boy, the Lord gonna be on it, boy.
Damn right.
What to do?
Damn right.
You just gonna go ahead, land the jet. Air Force One, go ahead and pull on the landing strip.
Hey, you gonna think Trump got out of the back door last time? He won't make it this time.
That's it. You thinking, nah, you ain't hiding out in outer space.
Right.
They trying to find another planet, Choir Bar.
Yeah. They trying to go down in the deep sea and everything. They looking so bad. They desperate for time.
That's it.
They desperate for time because the time is at hand already. The man been revealed. Cat out the bag, how they should say.
Mm-hmm.
Cat out the bag. Want me to read verse 9?
Go ahead.
Yeah, come. Book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh.
Uh-huh.
Cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger.
It say the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. You understand what you thought that you did all this to God's chosen people and you weren't gonna be punished for it? That's what you thought. You thought that you were just gonna get away scot-free, huh? What the scripture say they said, Choir Bar? Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. It's coming back, boy.
It's coming.
Ain't playing. It's coming. It's gonna be cruel and what did it say? Cruel, both cruel, cruel,
yeah,
both
cruel with both wrath and fierce anger.
Go ahead.
To lay the land desolate.
America is going to be desolate. It's not going to be anything left when the Lord finishes with this place.
Alcohol.
It's not going to be anything. You see, hey, Choir Bar, you see what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah, right?
Cow. To the ground.
Hey, we'll ask Alexa, what grows in a, she didn't answer. She said, I ain't on no parts of this. Hey, Alexa, what grows in a Dead Sea?
The Dead Sea's extreme salinity means no fish or plants thrive, but a few tiny salt-loving microbes do. Halophilic archaea and bacteria and the green alga denaliella manage to live in its brine, and they sometimes form short blooms after rainy winters. It's amazing how these microbes adapt to such harsh conditions. Want to hear about their survival tricks?
Nope. That's it. We got it. Ain't nothing in there. Ain't no fish in there. Ain't nothing in there, Choir Bar.
Come before all of it.
That's it. America is going to be that desolate. Ain't a goddamn tree gonna grow.
Got a little more.
Go ahead.
And he shall destroy the sinners. He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
So he's gonna destroy the sinners. You understand?
See?
He's gonna destroy the sinners.
Mm-hmm.
So, like we said earlier, for those of you, when the Lord said, "Woe unto them that desire the day of the Lord," and He asked that question, what's the end of it for you? You eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, you're gonna be destroyed.
Shalakia. You know what's so wild about this is that Christians they teach you that the law is done away with. You know what I'm saying? But we know that sinning is transgression of the law. That's what I'm saying? So this right here, when you read the Lord's word, you know what I mean, which they don't read, you know what I mean, it's a contradiction to whatever they believe. You know what I mean? Because the Lord is telling you right here, He's gonna destroy the sinners.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that means right there, it's in your best interest to keep the law.
That's it. That's it.
And these in the law, the commandments, I just wanted to add that. You know what I mean? And His commandments are not grievous.
That's it. It ain't hard to keep the laws, that's commandments of the Most High. You understand? And it's like we said earlier, it's some laws in the Bible that don't even pertain to you. It's something that don't pertain to you. It's some laws for farming. If you're not a farmer, do you have to follow the laws of farming? No, it don't pertain to you.
But that's what they want to do. They want to play semantics. They want to play word salad. Can you keep all of the laws? You can't keep all of the laws.
Yeah, because nigga, you're right. I can't keep all the laws because all the laws don't pertain to me.
Right.
I keep those that pertain to me. Those are the ones I keep. I'm not a farmer. I'm not a seamstress. I don't sew shirts or yield fabric, so I don't have to worry about that law. It doesn't pertain to me. So like, go ahead, Adam.
Hey, so like what y'all saying is so heavy, and you think about Most High Christ. Give yourselves a hand for popping out doing this class, man. I appreciate you. Water Akim, great deal for sure. But when they talk about you can't keep the laws, it's just another way of trying to introduce doubt. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know how you can create people to be stagnant in whatever that they're trying to accomplish in life? It's to introduce them to some form of doubt. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I bet you can't do that, or I bet you can't do this. And if you don't have the proper information, you'll be confused. Right. That's why the Lord told us you're not going to be a confounded nation once you get this truth, nor confused about what you're doing. So confusion allows us to be stagnant and not grow. But once you step into the truth and you say, you know what, I'm no longer afraid. I have nothing to fear. I'm going to stand 10 toes down. Right. Like you jump in this truth and you eat this thing up like a hot roll. Man, all the fears and doubt and confusion that you may have had, it goes out the window. And now everything we do moving forward is based on your integrity. You can act tough in front of everybody else, but what are you doing when you're by yourself?
Right.
What are you asking the Most High to do for you when you're by yourself? What are you doing for the Most High when you're by yourself? We clean up the confusion and all the other things that goes along that creates doubt, fear. That the scripture said, Lord ain't giving us a spirit of fear. That's it. So we jump in this thing out and we keep moving forward. And we fight for what we know to be true. And it's like you said, this desolate place that is soon approaching. You understand? That's what the Lord wants. These are not, this ain't Officer Zion. This ain't I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
The Lord said, this is what I'm going to do for y'all based on what you did to my children. The scripture said, I'm going to repay that. And you're going to get your cup too. That's a lucky, brother. Keep going. The water.
Most High Christ.
Their vengeance. The Lord said, you thought you was getting away? Nah, he said he's going to destroy the land. He said the land is going to be desolate. Go ahead, Choir Bar. I know it's some out there.
Come. Verse 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light.
It ain't gonna do what?
For the stars of heaven and constellations thereof shall not give their light.
Go ahead.
The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
It's going to be a dark day. Then your Christian pastor read this. He go, see, I told so just stay awake during the night. Just stay awake. And just stay awake during the night. Nah, your Christian pastor is a fool. It's a lucky. I was about to say it. I was about to go there. Your Christian pastor a fool, man. You understand? This just means that it's going to be a dark day. You understand? It's not gonna be a day of light. It's not gonna be a day of hugs. You understand? It's gonna be a day of destruction. Kind of like how we were just talking about running from that lion, running from that bear, and then you go inside thinking you safe from everything outside, and you lean against the wall, a damn snake bites you. You ain't getting away from it. It's gonna be a day of darkness. You can't run. You can't hide.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead, Salaki.
Verse 11, and I will punish the world.
Or do what?
I will punish the world.
Or say, and I will punish the world. Our oppressor really got it coming, boy. He don't even understand it. They done lied so goddamn much that they believe the lie.
Right.
He said, I will punish the world. Go ahead.
For their evil.
For their evil. You understand? You told a man that he can lay with a man. You told a child that they can be born gay.
Damn right.
You told blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that Christ was a white man, that God was white, all the angels was white.
Right.
You told our beautiful black, Hispanic, and Native Indian sisters that they don't need a man, and destroyed their households, destroyed our household.
Right.
So Hispanics that they ain't nothing but rapers, robbers, and murderers.
Criminals. Right.
Super damn right. But when I look at Epstein files, I don't see nothing but Esau.
Right.
You put a pedophile in the White House. You said that we can't arrest everybody on found in the Epstein files, because if we do that, the government will crumble. So you know that the system is corrupt.
Right.
You know that they preying on children.
They made that common.
Epstein files said that they was unaliving children, eating them. Unaliving black women, eating them. They was exploiting black men in the music industry, in Hollywood.
Buck breaking them too.
Buck breaking them. For what? $50 million?
Right.
For you to have complete control over their lives? For you to give them this money for a short time, but guess what? You come back and get it. It ain't yours forever. They'll put you in front of the world. The world will love you.
Right.
When I say it's done, it's done. I can snatch it all away. You'll be sitting in a goddamn cage. The Lord coming back, man.
Because the Lord ain't give it to you. You know what I mean? So therefore, he gonna take it away from him, because everything is his anyway.
That's it.
You know what I mean? We don't want to take part of none of that. What they call it? Lascivious. What they call it?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. The Lord said he coming back, man, and he gonna punish the
world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity.
And the wicked for their iniquity. You understand? Your Christian pastor is lying to you. He has lied to you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You thinking that the day of the Lord gonna be hugs, kisses, and that God love everybody. That is a goddamn lie. The truth, a hard pill to swallow, ain't it?
Yeah, damn right. Damn right. You can run from it all you want to.
Yeah, but you can't get away from it.
You can't get away from it.
Talking about right now, you can't.
What he said, if it was a snake, it'd have bit me.
That's it. Right there in your face. Come on.
Damn right. And I will cause an arrogancy of the proud to cease.
Oh, wow. Our slave masters be proud, boy. They proud. They wave that flag everywhere. America. Donald Trump, this nigga don't even give a damn about the soldiers at all. But guess what? He'll flaunt that power in front of other political leaders of other countries.
Yeah, they don't believe him. He losing that. He losing that hand. I bet you that Asian boy ain't scared of him.
What's Kim Jong?
Yeah, come.
Yeah, he ready for it. He won't
Yeah.
all.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, sir.
No, I'm looking at the comments, and the brothers and the sisters in the comments getting down. They locked in with you. You know what I'm saying? You got America on fire. You see the Christian church an abomination to the earth. You know what I'm saying? You got the sister. Money is not worth all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's brother, it's our people are being able to see this truth by the work that Commander Jenny YAHANNA in this school is putting in the earth.
Right.
You look at all the popular YouTubers and the Instagrammers. It's the rhetoric that they saying is what we've been teaching since 1969.
That's it.
This is the home of the truth. So when you talk about the desolation that's coming the day of the Lord, man, I'm gonna tell you something. We don't be afraid.
Right.
This place falling is our freedom.
That's it.
You understand what I'm saying? If things continue to stay in place as they are, we're going to continue to be oppressed and we're going to continue to suffer. And if you love your children enough, you should want that to change.
Right.
And the only way it changes is us getting free by this hellhole falling apart. That's why the day of the Lord is so significant to the children of Israel. It goes back to think about when Moses showed up on the scene and the plagues began to hit Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Our people begin to wake up and say, you know what? That nigga Moses might know something. It may be time for us to get up out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when those things happen, you looking at us and say, you know, them preaching prophets in I.S.U.P.K, I think they was on to something. Mm-hmm. And as these plagues in this place begin to fall apart, our brothers and sisters gonna begin to come in here and serve the Lord. You understand? So when that day of the Lord come, that judgment day come, we the ones that gonna be like, yeah, get the hell up out of here. While the other nations, oh Lord, for every crack baby that's been born in the earth, they got to pay for it. For every jail sentence that's been handed down, they got to pay for it. You understand? Every broken family, every broken sister, they got to pay for it. Every strip club, every goddamn trap house, they got to pay for it. Damn, you understand what I'm saying? And the Lord gonna be sure of it. So lock here, brother. You drop it heavy. Let me get out of here.
Damn right. Most high in Christ.
Most high in Christ. Outside, so let me get out of here. Everybody go to camp. That was it on that choir bar.
Allah. And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
Good night.
Yeah, that's it on that. Yeah, that's heavy.
Bruh, I'm telling you, it is not going to be a beautiful thing, man. I don't know what people, a pastor will tell you, I done read the Bible from cover to cover. I know the Bible from cover to cover. Nigga, you must have missed this part.
Yeah, he missed this part.
You missed something. You must
jump right over this.
You must have been sleeping when you was reading it, because you jumped right, like you said, jump right over this part.
You were playing hopscotch. Hopscotch with the Bible.
I read the Bible from cover to cover. So goddamn lie, you ain't read nothing.
Right.
You haven't read nothing, because if you read it, you would understand that the day of the Lord is not going to be a pretty thing. You understand? It's going to be a day of fear, of terror. Yeah.
Damn right. Wrath and vengeance.
That's it.
I don't know who would teach that, you know, that the law is done away with. That is wild. That is beyond me for anybody to even believe that. You know, I hear Christians say it all the time. Yeah, the Lord died for our sins or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, why are you still sinning?
Right.
Well, the Lord, and that's how they explain it. Is that, well, he died for our sin, not for you to keep sinning, you idiot. That's crazy.
That's it. That's a lot.
You know what people do for chitlins?
The water.
Shalom, shikta.
Hey, we're gonna jump over. We're gonna get one more. We're gonna jump over to 2 Peter's. Salaki. 2 Peter 3 and verse 7. Yeah, man. Look, hey, the day of the Lord. But hey, look at here, boy. Hey, it's gonna be hell. You understand? It ain't gonna be a nice thing. I don't know what people are expecting, but whatever you're expecting, whatever that church done told you, is a lie. You understand? It is a lie. It's not gonna be a beautiful thing. You know, the Lord is gonna cause hell, all hell gonna break loose. Choir bar.
Damn right.
My uncle used to say all the time, you gonna open a can of whoop ass.
Boy, you can whoop ass like that.
That's
Come
what
to kick ass and take names.
That's it. The Lord is gonna be on it, boy.
Wow. I'm ready.
Go ahead. I don't know why I cannot find this book right now.
It's the book of, so in the back. It's the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 7. But the heaven and the earth, which are now.
It said, but the heaven and the earth, which are now. Meaning what? This kingdom that's here right now, you understand? Go ahead.
By the same word are kept in store.
By the same word is kept in store. Meaning what? This place hadn't failed yet because the Lord hadn't allowed it to fall. You understand? That's why ain't nothing moved yet because the Lord hadn't allowed it to move. You understand? Go ahead.
Reserved unto fire. Reserved unto fire.
Reserved unto fire. The Lord is keeping this place up right now. He allowing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to wake the hell up. You understand? That's why it hadn't failed yet, but it's coming. It's coming. The Lord just told you that the only reason that this place, the only reason America is still standing, the only reason these other nations are still in charge is because I haven't allowed them to be destroyed yet. He said, but they reserved to fire. Don't get it twisted.
Damn right.
I got something for them. Go ahead.
Against the day of judgment.
Against the what?
The day of judgment.
Uh-huh.
And perdition of the ungodly men.
Right. He said it's reserved unto fire. You understand? A day of judgment. You understand? The Lord is going to destroy this place, man. He's going to destroy it. It says perdition.
Come. Yep.
That's that destruction. Perdition means destruction. You understand? It said the Lord reserving that to fire and destruction of ungodly men. Read this to your fucking pastor. Let him know you gonna die, nigga. and that day, you man of perdition, you ungodly man, the Lord gonna come for you. He coming for you, TD Jakes.
Yeah, almost done.
With that, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it off to priest and officer, choir bar, Most High Christ. Y'all let y'all pastor know he gonna die in that day for lying. He better change his life. Go ahead and hand them keys over to the church to Command Junior YAHANNA. You understand? And the I.S.U.P.K. will do way better things with it than what you've been doing with it.
Damn right.
We're turning into goddamn barracks and get our people off the streets.
Right. So when that day come, they ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. They gonna swear that they hiding.
The same way they were nowhere to be found during COVID.
Right. Doors was closed, but the tide box was still readily available.
Doors was closed. They put a tide box outside, or they accept the Cash App and everything. Zelle, all of it. Send it to me.
These bastards is filthy.
The account of the Lord is still open.
Security announcements with the I.S.U.P.K started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for a new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limit for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, a brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and also in Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew. Ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for a priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Up and coming holy convocations is the memorial blowing of trumpets. Salakia, always do this. Salakia, this is the first day of the 7th month, Friday, September the 11th, 2026. You can find this in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 24 through 25. Salakia.
No, you throw
up. Remind Akim and Aquatium to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, they need to wear all black, boots, shirt, pants, and headband. And at this time in Israel, Amajim, which means to stand, we're going to render one courtesy salute to the teacher.
Hey,
Salakia.
Also,
the cookout?
Top one. Oh, yeah, we got the cookout in Philly coming up. It's at the end of the month. I think you said September. But also Thaba one today got a baby shower going on in Snow Hill. You know what I'm saying? If anybody going to the baby shower, reach out to your camp leader so that you can get information, location of the baby shower. It's a baby shower going on at the Red House of Snow Hill today.
Come. Imagine, which means to stand. Men of Israel will render one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Barakatah. Y'all gonna tell me, hands down, Sarah, turn face sisters. Sisters, Imagine, which means to stand. Men of Israel will render one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. Yahweh Shamar Atah Bashem Yahushua. With that, class dismissed.
Hey man, the water for y'all for tuning in. The water choir bar.
Come.